Hi YouTube, I'm Tara and I'm doing the mixed girl tag. I saw this on YouTube and I really wanted to not just be a part of it but tell my story, because I think this is a topic that is it's like a story that hasn't really been told before. And I really think that it's important that it is. And me being triracial, I think have a unique viewpoint also, that I think there's other kids or people that are triracial that could probably relate to my story. But anyways, I'll get on with it. First question, what are you mixed with? I am Puerto Rican, Mexican, and black. My father is half Puerto Rican and half Mexican, and my mother is black. What ethnicity have you often been mistaken for? A lot of random things. Some people have even said I look Arab or Indian. I don't really see that, but you never know. But mostly people, they can see that I'm black, but they just don't know what I'm mixed with. Most of the time people can even tell I'm half black, like they don't think I'm all black, or mostly black, and I think that's just because of, depending on how my hair is, my hair texture, or mostly the color of my skin, because I'm fair skinned, especially when I'm with my mom. She's a lot darker than me, so you can tell that my father is something different. Is my hair curly or straight? My hair is curly, very curly and very thick. I also wear straight sometimes, but not that much lately. Number 4, was coming from a different background challenging growing up? Yes, very challenging. I definitely went through the whole identity crisis thing, and I also went from kindergarten through 7th grade. I was in a mostly black area to 8th grade all the way through high school. I was in an area that was mostly white, and the next group under that was Mexicans and other Latinos, and then it was blacks and other people. So even just going from there to there, I had to change my mindset. I went from hanging out with all black people to hanging out with mostly Puerto Ricans. And I never really knew who I was or what I was. Like, I knew what I was. I knew I was Puerto Rican, Mexican, and black. But also my father grew up not being very close to his father, who was the one who was Mexican. So he was raised Puerto Rican. Therefore, so was I. So I had more of a kinship towards Puerto Ricans and blacks. So I think that's why I kind of gravitated towards both those groups. However, I didn't always feel like totally accepted in either group. It was like, you're not black enough to be black, and you're not Puerto Rican enough to be Puerto Rican. So that was definitely hard to deal with, because it was like I was existing in a place where I couldn't exist almost. It was like society tries to categorize people, and that's, as human beings, that's how we operate. We categorize things in order to understand them. So when you are a part of 2 different cultures, especially 2 cultures as strong as Puerto Rican and black, it's hard for people to fathom that. So it's like people always try to place me in one or the other. It's like, are you Are you more black or are you more Puerto Rican? That's one of the questions that comes up later. I'll talk about that in a minute. But it was like I kind of wanted to, everybody wants to fit in. I tried to fit in, and I think that's where the problem arose, because I'm not gonna really, I fit in, but I'm not gonna fit in completely to either one, because I'm not fully either one. So, that was definitely hard growing up, and, I got teased and stuff a couple times, and, it's like, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but it was like, I even grew up with different labels, people try to label you, and it was like, I was, to the African American culture, I was a red bone, I was white, I was high yellow, and then in Puerto Rican culture, I was the dark one, I was the morenita, I was the black one, and it's like I'm hearing these two different things, and they don't coincide, so it was kind of like an inner turmoil. And then number 5, which background do you embrace the most? I don't embrace either one more. Like I explained about being Mexican, my father didn't grow up with his father. I didn't grow up around that culture, so I just don't have a full understanding of it like I do Puerto Rican and black culture. But I do respect it as a part of me. But as far as Puerto Rican and black, I don't choose either one, no matter what people tell me or the struggles I face trying to be a part of both, because I think that, they both make up me, and I'm so proud of being both that I could never choose. And then, have you ever been teased for being different? Yes, I kind of mentioned that, people pulling my hair, are like, oh my god, you're so huge, so curly. And they would kind of, talk about how light I was, or, stuff like that. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? No. I've never been ashamed of being multiracial. Yes, I've gone through a lot of struggles, but I think it's a beautiful... Sorry. I think it's a beautiful thing. And, I wouldn't change it for the world, no matter what I've went through. And then number 8, do you feel that being mixed has its benefits? Definitely. It's like I'm able to kind of move in certain areas of society that other people aren't. And it's like I have a different perspective on the world that other people don't get a chance to have, and some people aren't even aware of. It's like I have the experiences of being both African American and Puerto Rican, and that kind of makes me more informed. And then number 9, what makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? Being multiracial is a beautiful thing because it's like it's two different cultures, people coming together despite differences, and it's like the purest form of love, because you don't have the outside influences from your culture. It's like it's two people just being together just because they want to be together. And of course, that's a beautiful thing. Even just creating mixed children, you never know what you're gonna get. It's a surprise, and I think that's what nature is there's so many, the variety, so that's a wonderful thing. Advice to someone who struggles with their multiracial identity: never let anyone tell you what you are. You know who you are, you know where you come from, you know what you've experienced. So for anyone to tell you that you're supposed to be a certain type of person, or you're supposed to choose one or the other, never let anyone tell you that, because I think that it's what makes you who you are. So choosing one or the other it's like watering down your existence. It's, I explained it, it's a struggle, it's hard, I know, but I would rather have no place in society than let someone tell me or push me into a place that they think I should be. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helps somebody out there, and you guys enjoyed hearing my experiences.